What is going on? What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, and I appreciate you for connecting with me. You know, you're looking for how to start a gambling business. You type this in Google or YouTube, and this is going to be a review on it. Share with you some pretty important information, some critical information. You got to know, having started a couple different types of businesses over the last 3.5, almost 4 years now at the time of shooting this video, stuff you got to know, or else it's going to not save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You're going to have a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, frustration, and late nights. So you don't want to pay close attention. Now, I'll tell you my story and experience with the gambling business, just being right up front with you, not throwing any punches. When it comes to this, it's a simple business, and I've said this before, it's a simple business to start. Having a friend who had started their own gambling business, eventually they ran out of business right after about 2 years, but I'm not going to get into that. But having a friend who actually started their own gambling business legally, alright, it was a simple business to start. However, a lot of the legal requirements that take place to actually get it going, to maintain it, to keep it running, alright, long term, it's tough, alright. You can't control what other people are doing. Alright, you can't control how other people are playing the game, even though there's rules, and it can be tough. And there's been times and points where I've seen friends, not just one person who started their own gambling business, but other people who've gotten their businesses shut down, even though they're running it legally. Alright, people just play illegally, and sometimes some people try and think they can get away with that, but it just goes with the territory. Not saying that's what's going to happen to you, but just sharing with you what goes with the territory of the business. It's important that you know this. And honestly, if you're looking at this for very similar reasons why a close friend of mine had started one, because it's a simple business, you can make money, I would advise you, before you go through the hassles and the headaches of going through all the legal requirements to actually start one, alright, before taking on employees, equipment, supplies, and your own facility, alright, whether it's on the internet or off, I would advise you, before you consider starting a gambling business, if you hear me out here for a minute, I've got a lead I want to throw your way. And my story with this goes back about a year ago, when I came across a person who was building a business without any of that overhead, without having to go through the stresses and the business planning of, all the legal documents that you got to fill out to actually start a gambling business, alright, with the government and all that. Depending on if you're in the United States or Canada, it's going to be different, alright, but almost the same. And without going through all those stresses of planning that out, without dealing with supplies, equipment, employees, and office settings, secretaries, assistants, without having any of that stuff, this person was building a high multiple, almost 7-figure income business for their second year in business, which is not average or typical results. And they're making more money every month than I was making a whole 2 years. And they were building their business, get this, on the internet. And I won't tell you the internet's the only way to go, but it's critical you know this so you can make an educated decision by the end of this video. Because what they were doing was they were building a business without doing anything technical, having time freedom, location freedom, money freedom, alright, being able to do what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. And I reached out to them for help because of that. And luckily I got it in less than 30 days after that. Created a full-time income business working part-time, was able to walk away from corporate America, had to work my butt off for that, had to learn stuff for that, but it goes with any business, in any type of business you got to work, you got to learn stuff. You don't get rich quick, okay? If you're looking to get rich quick, you're not wanting to work, you're not wanting to learn, business is not right for you if you're not willing to do that. But if you're willing to do that, and you're really looking at starting a gambling business because it's highly popular, alright? People love to gamble. And you're looking at this more so from an income perspective and building a business to do what you want when you want. If that's really what you're looking for, you don't have a passion for gambling, but you more so are looking at it from an income opportunity, a business opportunity perspective, learn to build a business on the internet where you can increase your profit margins, decrease your overhead, and you don't have to go through the stresses of all the legal obligations you got to go through with a gambling business. Alright, so that's just my tip. That's my experience with it, and I hope this makes sense to you from a business perspective on how to build a business to get the results that you want. And whether that's traveling the world, building a business at the same time, or learning a new language, building wells in Africa for children, alright, taking your family into a new, bigger, better neighborhood, alright. I hope this helped you out, and I hope this made sense. So I appreciate your time. It's been fun. I look forward to seeing your success story. And make sure, if at the end of this video you want to learn more information about how to build a business on the internet, if you're willing to work, willing to learn, make sure to check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. Put a link in the description, and I appreciate you. I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.